I have a question to start with. What is design? Oh, we've cropped the titles there. But I bet you if you're asked by your family members or taxi drivers what it is that you do for a living and you say that you are a designer, I'm pretty sure this is what they think that you do. They think that design is interiors or fashion or it's furniture. And don't get me wrong, I am not here this evening to tell you that this is not design, because I would probably lose my job if I said that it wasn't. But I'm pretty sure that for all of you in this room, this is quite different to the kind of work that you do. But I wonder how many of you recognise that this is Irish design. Did you know that PepsiCo have a global design studio here in Dublin and that the whole of the 7UP rebrand came out of Dublin? So as I talk tonight, my slides are just going to work through, they're going to showcase some Irish design projects for you, because I'd really like you to see the breadth and depth of work that is being produced in Ireland at the moment. And if you see your work here and I didn't ask your permission, I'm really sorry and thank you very much. But just so that you know, that's you. Just so that you know, we really have a vibrant and exciting design community in Ireland at the moment, and our sector is really booming. There's 35,000 designers in Ireland, according to government statistics. And the demand is outstripping the supply. So it's good news for you if you are in a job, because there is a need there, and it's important. And we all know, and it's proven, that good design in all of its forms delivers value, it creates simplicity from complexity, it leads to positive brand sentiment, it increases customer loyalty and retention, and it drives efficiency. We can change hearts and minds. But the struggle is real when it comes to trying to convince other people of this. So we need to build a new narrative. And in the way that McKinsey have, we need to start looking at a different articulation of the value of design. And we need to demonstrate that it's more than a product, it's user experience. It's more than a phase, it's continuous iteration. It's more than a feeling, it's analytical leadership. And it's more than a department, it's cross-functional. So I now often find myself in meetings with non-designers, and after 20 years of working with designers, my job is to consistently and clearly articulate what it is design is and what it can do, and that's not always easy. We now have in Ireland 2 key pieces of policy that support design, and it's amazing to have that recognition in government. But the policy will only work if we can shift cultures and understanding to ensure that the potential of design is really well understood. And it's the same in business. Long seen as the aesthetic or the add-on or the nice-to-have, the perception of design is moving to strategic and value-driven and impactful. So we all have to get on side with this message and start recognising our role as designers and as part of a much bigger ecosystem of design. Strategic design is increasingly seen as a tool for change, and in a world that faces some of the biggest challenges of our time, design has a fundamental role to play in providing the tools, systems, and mindset that's needed to address that change. And it's not me just making it up and being all glasses half full. We need to look at Helsinki. So they began their design journey 10 years ago and became a world design capital. And that sparked the opportunity for design to become part of the narrative. And since then, design has become embedded in education and embedded in strategy and embedded in policy. So there's deep understanding and appreciation of the power of design to transform. So we in this room need to be the biggest advocates for design in all of its forms. And I very much believe that design needs to be championed as that ecosystem. I really want designers to understand that the work you do matters more now than ever. We must see ourselves as an interconnected web of problem solvers with unique brains that can connect things that other people simply can't. I think we might have a tendency to get a little bit intimidated by other people's design disciplines, but we have to get over it and learn about each other's disciplines and celebrate the good work that is coming out of this country. And we need all the pieces of the design puzzle to come together. It's no good doing phenomenal strategic design work if the communication design doesn't live up to it. So how lucky are we to work in this amazing industry? And for those of you who are not familiar with the IDI, we are the community of design communities. If you're not a member, you're very welcome to join. Let's see if we can work together and ensure that as a design community, we recognise, learn about and celebrate the talents of our colleagues so that together we can do our best work and really make a difference by design. Thank you.